Table Mountain, a natural wonder of the world, ancient and proud. Set against it is Cape Town, the gem of southern Africa, a bustling city built along the periphery of the stunning monument of sandstone. The piece can be deceiving, for Fynbos is a phoenix, and its outbursts can be terrifying. Fire, both a tool and a danger, something to revere and to fear. For South Africa's Fynbos, it signals a fresh start in a cycle that has been scorching mountains for millennia. This is good for the ecosystem, but how? To humanity, wildfires are seen as dangerous, wild and damaging, especially when it poses a risk to life and to property. Often we project this onto nature. How is fire good for a system it regularly damages? To protect ourselves, we suppress fires where we can, but what if this causes even more damage? Let us visit the mountain. Table Mountain is at the heart of the Cape Peninsula, standing at 1,086 meters tall at its peak. It looms well over the mother city. Adorning its summits and slopes is Fynbos, a vegetation type unique to parts of South Africa. Today, the mountain is a popular tourist destination for hiking, abseiling, and other recreational activities. Fire has long been seen as a villain here, and until recently, it was thought to damage the precious Fynbos. This has created a public misunderstanding of fire and serious conflict between people and nature. So what exactly is Fynbos? It's a Mediterranean scrub vegetation famous for its unbelievable diversity of plants, comprised mainly of 4 groups, those being proteas, ericas, restios, and geophytes such as bulbs. The Cape Peninsula has well over 2,000 plant species, as well as many animals, including endemic amphibians like mountain toadlets and moss frogs. As a biome, Fynbos has a close relationship with fires, which do more help than harm. But how is this possible? Over time, dead plant material builds up in the brush, forming the perfect fuels for a fire. As plants grow and die, they leave behind hard, flammable pieces. When enough fuel is built up and the hot, dry summer weather comes through, fires break out and burn through the habitat. A charred landscape quickly becomes a green paradise, with many plants regrowing from roots, bulbs, or seeds stored over the years. Proteas, for example, keep seeds in their cones that break open after a fire, releasing them to grow in the open landscape. And after a few years, the biome is fully regrown, the open ground allowing smaller plants to thrive and reseed, before big plants like proteas eventually take over as dominant vegetation. This succession cycle is crucial for the health of the Fynbos, and fire cycles are often in the range of 10 to 15 years. Without fires, the vegetation eventually becomes thick and unproductive. Animals have less food, small plants can't grow, and seeds expire in the cones and the soil, unable to grow after the next fire. On Table Mountain, many sections have not burned in 40 years or more, and has led to the local extinction of things like mountain toadlets and many plants that once thrived across the mountain. So while fires bring death, they also harbor new life, a destructive force that cleans the slate for the next generation. As mentioned, this continued lack of fire could cause irreparable damage to the peninsula. Unfortunately, resources for controlled burns are thin, and permits are hard to get. A greater public understanding of the Fynbos fire cycle is vital for our future efforts to care for the jewel of Cape Town.